Hello everybody, it's Retro81. I'm sitting on my own belt. Damn. You notice how I kind of just joke around about the way I sound like that. When I picked up on my belt, I said, damn. See, that's part of the my personality from my past. And that's from the year 1995. When I'm leaving the changing room, maybe I put my duffel bag or my backpack down but then put something in the right pocket or something, and then it's like, oh damn, looking for my Brute cologne. I used to wear Brute cologne, Brute deodorant, Right Guard deodorant, the spray type. I always use a spray. Right Guard coming out. I was a very modernized kind of a guy. 14-year-old kid, looked like I was, I know I confused my teachers with being like on the police force or being perhaps say in the military. I just confuse everybody because my talent is so special, and that's why I just am humble about it. I'm gonna watch Shenmue the animation here. So what I'm gonna show here in the background, what we'll play is the Japanese language of Crunchyroll Shenmue the animation here. Okay. Now, actually, I take that back. I'm not playing that. Well, let me say this. If I play this, I'm just concerned that, there's going to be copyrights involved, and YouTube won't let me post it. You see, this is the problem I've been having with YouTube. And I need somebody to come forth and say, yes, Ryan Michael Salazar, we have his degree. And I have proof that I trained in the year 1995, Sabam Nim. And not only that, I have the proof in my memories that I am this guy. And should I worry that, see, I might as well just claim this already. I gave those people, whoever they were, people in the Shenmue animation group, I might as well claim it. You guys can share the royalties or copyrights, whatever income. I might as well claim it. I'm in the group, right? I gave, who was it I gave the idea to? I don't even know. Was it James Rayner? Was it Anil Rivera? Oh, I'm not supposed to say your names. See, I don't know what to do. Where are you guys now? You guys don't say nothing to me anyway. This is the problem here. I'm the guy that did the fight choreography for this Shenmue, in my personal opinion. Now, I don't know where the, maybe this is what I'm claiming. Okay, I think somebody copied me, my moves. Maybe it was a Don instructor copied my moves, but I'm coming in as a white belt, and I'm naturally gifted, and I'm doing these moves naturally, like, why do I just move like this, Why do I just move? See, I added that, but that's what I'm talking about here, because I know these things naturally. And, oh, you're leaving? All right. I'll see you later. You coming back? You going to help Kevin?
You forgot something.
Okay. Oh, all right. All right, I'll see you later. So, naturally, why I do these moves, it's just because I'm able to do this stuff. Not everybody is naturally able to do these things. I don't know what the right word is, but I may be, just not thinking right, or some distracted with, whatever else is going on in the house I live in. But this is where this video is getting at. my royalties, okay? My royalties, the karate instructor that trained me is a second dan, or perhaps maybe even a third dan, going on third dan at the time. You know, when he left like the next year to where his destination was supposedly he was going to. I just remember that he was second or third dan. It doesn't matter really to me, but I just know that. And I want hot coffee. I know that I need to claim some things. Some of my claims need to be brought up, and I have to claim them anyway. Financial purposes. Money. Degree. My money. Certified. I'm the only certified Ryuzuki in the world, right? Well, am I? Am I the only certified Ryuzuki in the world? Am I the first certified Ryuzuki in the world? See, that's the question. Where's the answers? Who has all the answers? And maybe not all the answers, but perhaps some of the answers to the truth. Who's telling the truth here? Who's telling you the truth? Obviously, I believe, and it's not that I just believe to myself. I know I'm telling the truth. Therefore, I'm coming to you all today in this broadcast to face the truth on my own. I sort of like this. This is like a. This to me is like an extra large hot chocolate, kind of a mug, not a mug, cup, like a cup. So this is like you know, this to me is a depicted like it's more of like a, you know, American kind of a hot chocolate or coffee cup that you want to be extra large in the form of a cup, and this is coffee. You know, if it's like a Mexican style coffee, they add cinnamon to it. And I don't know if they just add cinnamon, they might add sugar. But, you know, primarily, like, if you add cinnamon to coffee, it's like Mexican style. Now, and I'm watching the coffee over there. That's fine. But paranoid about the coffee, make sure nothing is leaking, but I bought a cheap coffee machine. I should probably get a better one. I paid $20 for that one. It's starting to fall apart on the top. Good. That was probably me being a bit, you know, I didn't realize I'm being arrogant, and not saying that I'm being arrogant, but that's me being arrogant, leaving the changing room. You know, like throwing away a cup or something, throwing something away, a drink. See, I want YouTube to not deny me these claims. This is what I want to say. When this goes on YouTube, and I hope you guys, if you're watching this, if somehow the NSA or some government affiliation is following me here, please do not deny me this post, because this post contains claims. I'm going to say it a few times. Dear YouTube, this post here of a video contains my claims that are depicted to be unofficial claims for Shenmue and unofficial claims for the game industry, or video game, I could say, the video game industry. There are also claims depicted to be unofficial if it's concerning Inuyasha. And this is the truth to me, but I am not saying they're official claims to Sega. They're not official claims to Bandai Namco. They're not official claims to whatever parties are attached to Inuyasha, because you guys officially have the copyrights. And I never could get those copyrights, I strongly believe, because of a degree from my United States Tengsudo Mudo Kwan Federation that was given to me, and I checked with the people that were working there. They said, your degree, Ryan, is undocumented. And this degree had a lot of information, and some of it was in Chinese, I believe. Some of it was in Korean and perhaps Japanese, because this is the problem here. It's what I'm trying to translate to everybody here is that this degree was never presented and never respected in my lifetime. And now I'm 42 years old, and this degree was, I had 2 to 3 copies, okay? And yes, let me say, I don't know how I'm going to say it, but I'm going to say something to kind of stand up for maybe certain people. Okay. When you go to a class, when you do a sport, you do an art, you do something you're good at, and maybe you're not good at it. Maybe there's another student, maybe there's another person that's better at something, and maybe there's another student that's like spectacular, world-renowned talent that, think about it. The talent of Ryuzuki is me. And for a girl to scream like Macaulay Culkin's in class, and then, I only know her by wearing glasses, gold glasses, gold ones. And I hope you keep those, because those are going to be worth some money. And this is what I'm saying here too. At the time of me doing these moves, you were 11 years old, and I know you, and you were born in the year 1984. I'm born in the year 1981. I'm Retro Ryuzuki 81 according to my YouTube channel. Now, I'm not trying to be better than, you or your brother or whoever, people or in your family, your friends, your parties of people. I'm not trying to be better than you, but I have to state the truth, because I'm a man and I have to tell you like it is. The only reason that I was different in the manners of retrospective events, that, I am a different person when I need to be more spiritual and get better. But this is what I'm trying to say. You were so young, and you were just, to me, you were like misguided in the fact that you just listened to your heart, but you didn't have enough logical sense to know, because you're so young, that you're doing something wrong. And it's not only you, but I could even say it's whatever collaborates that were, maybe later down the road in the years of your life, you have found, and they could be living, not far from me, within my vicinity, or should I say proximity? What's the right word? See, this is the thing about me. I've lost my vocabulary over the years. I've lost my memory. And that's what, people tell me that, you're kind of illiterate, your reading level, your comprehension reading level is low. Well, I have had problems with that, because I suffered from amnesia and that, but I know you were so young, you were like 11 years old, and when you're too young. But I'm not just really want to focus on you. The main, like it's just that's what I'm saying though, because I know your brother was in that class too, and I remember my Kyosan teacher told me, he says, Ryan, I want you to go easy on the student that's coming to class. I don't want you to intimidate him too much. I want you really to seriously tone down that power. I want you to tone down that talent. I want you to tone down that your key. I want you to tone it down, Ryan. Because if you don't tone it down, you're gonna make him feel bad. And that's really like the only way I can translate it, because there's no other way to translate it but that for now. And so you didn't know I have my pride. I don't show it, but this is the problem. I'm like a tale of the past, and that's the problem I might have. You see, I just, like, look at, like, if you play Shenmue 1, everybody, I'm talking to everybody, you're going to hear Ryozuki crack his knuckles in the morning. Time to go to work. And you just, But let me go back for that. So this, so those words I said before, I'm talking about two different people primarily, but I'm not really wanting to focus it on those two people as much as the fact that I'm trying to give a whole overview of, to everybody that maybe collaborates or involved with, different people in the past, that, I'm not angry. I don't want to be angry. That's not going to help me. And it's not going to help, any people involved with Shenmue already that are, that are not disclosed, like, is that the right word? But they're not availed or disclosed, like they're not, you can't find them. They're not searchable. Like if I search for people that are American with American names for Shenmue, you're not going to find them. If you research like the credits on Shenmue, you're not going to find American names or European names, more than likely you're not. But this is what I'm saying here. That's because I believe like all this information was composed and compiled and sold to Japan. Now, these are ideas, but there's always a price for something. And all these ideas were composed, they were compiled first. They put them together and they formed a story, I believe. And then, all this compiled information, they put it together like Legos or, like blocks, building blocks. You build your foundation on making a story, and then you got a whole story, the whole world of Shenmue, okay? And, there's people around the world that do martial arts. There's people in Europe, martial arts is real big there, in America, in, Latin America, in Hawaii. There's people all around the world that do the martial arts. And it's just, that's really what I'm trying to get at here. Excuse me. Let me talk about the disclaimer here. Now, and before I talk about the disclaimer, I'm just wanting to say I'm trying my best to protect those people in my past, because those people in my past were actually special people to me later in life. But like I want to say this too, I'll just say it myself. I'm not perfect. I might seem perfect to some people and too good of a guy or a bad guy. I'm like, me really, I'm depicted to be all kind of things. People just don't understand me really, but that's because I know that I'm kind of different, or I'm really different. But it's, it's just funny to me because there's people from certain, other not ethical, but ethnical is the right word, ethnical backgrounds, that they're different, and they're Catholic. And I think they're actually smarter to be Catholic Now this is getting into religion somewhat, but there's there's some friends that I used to have, and they're from a different cultural background. Um, they're from like a Polish background. Now, as you know, Adam Korlik is also Polish. I like Adam Korlik a lot. He's a good guy. He's a very cool guy. Um, I always enjoy watching Adam Korlik's videos. Figure It Out Productions. Figure It Out. Well, this is Adam Korlik Productions. No, how does he say it? Well, this is Figure It Out Productions with Adam Korlik. I just kind of naturally have that gift of sounding like people with voiceover too. Um, but hey, you know, I like Adam Korlik, and you know, culture, ethnicity, you know, it's not a big deal really. But where I'm living at, you know, downriver Michigan, you don't say like Mexican, you don't say he's Mexican, you don't say different things. He's Puerto Rican, you know, the different things about this community that I find downriver, because, you know, where I'm living, there's a lot of people that are, you know, like from the South, and I would rather refer to those people as Southern folk personally, because it sounds kind of disrespectful to say hillbilly. You know, it sounds like very disrespectful, and I don't think that I'm, you know, me personally, let me say, you know, I'd rather say Southern folk. And it's like saying about Hispanic or a person like that, you might as well say the S word, like, might as well say it's spick, and that's a bad word, you know. These are racial slurs, actually, and the hill word, you know, is like a slur to me. It's pretty bad, you know, because, like, you know, if I look at somebody or I don't look at them and I'm indirectly, you know, speaking my mind before I leave the restaurant or something, and, you know, something might come out, I wouldn't do that, but perhaps somebody else might do that because they're not thinking what they're before they act. But me, I see us all as like, you know, human and people. And I don't see me as so much better than the next person, because why? What? I could be, my ancestry could be, you know, like you see this background is like a light green. I could have some Texas background, some Spanish background. And, you know, this picture here actually came from San Antonio, Texas. It's a Thomas Kincaid picture. We bought it. And when I say we, I have my parents and my brother and Bulldogs we took long ago. We went to San Antonio, Texas at the Riverwalk, and we bought that Thomas Kincaid picture as you see there. And then we bought another one I'm looking right at, straight ahead of me behind the television, and it's I'll put the music on. It looks like a ball or a party or something. Yes, and yeah, but you know, yeah, okay, I'm gonna put on YouTube here. Okay. So I'm trying to clear the airwave before I get too much into myself, you know, or my past or my history or whatever. I'm not an arrogant person. I'm not a conceited person. I don't think I am. I don't believe I'm conceited or arrogant, but I do believe I have pride, and I believe I have some pride for, you know, myself personally. Everybody should have a sense of pride. That's what I really think. If you don't have a sense of pride, what keeps you going in life? And that sense of pride really, to me, needs to be displayed or shown. Like, it just needs to be known. Maybe not displayed really, but it has to be known, your sense of pride, to others that you live within the community or whatever. And, you know, I don't know how long I'd want to, you know, if I do have aspirations and I can make it to Hollywood, I don't really want to just, you know, stay in, you know, I'm like, I mean, this is what I'm saying too. I might stay in Michigan now for a while. What is it? I just saw on the news, Paramount Productions is supposed to be coming to Michigan. Supposed to have Paramount Productions. They're gonna make more movies in Michigan. Congratulations, Michigan. Yes. So maybe I'll come back here if I, and this is believing and understanding the fact that I'm working with the studio group. Yes, and just wanted to pursue my dreams that just looking at, don't want to have an angry face. I can see my face actually, I can see my face on the phones in front of me. Got the camera on. I'm at 26 minutes almost. Oh, this is what I'm looking for. Shenmue OST. Okay. Let's start from the beginning, perhaps. Nah, let's start from this one. It happened to land on Nozomi in Ryuzuki's confession, or Nozomi's confession. And when I said confession, that kind of skipped a heartbeat. I'm going to be honest and truthful here. Shenmue is Nozomi's confession. That sounds like Catholic. That sounds like Christian, doesn't it? Confession. Okay. This time, I'm going to just be honest up front with everybody. This is a time era that, 1995, I always used to watch Sidekicks with Chuck Norris, Carlos Ray Norris. Okay, turn up a little. Now, I was used to watch Sidekicks, but I never had a cough. I never had this chronic kind of a asthma or cough or nothing, which I don't have now, but it's maybe I have anxiety. If you notice how Ryuzuki stands in this picture with Nozomi Harasaki, he stands taking a picture spaced out, okay? He's spaced. Yeah, he's spaced out there, and that's another, like depiction of me. If you look at how I smile, Sal, Super Sal 2K. Look at how I smile. Look it up online, Sal. That's me. I'm Ryuzuki, everybody. But they're not going to tell you that. And they're saying Sal is someone from Puerto Rico. That's how I say it in Spanish. Puerto Rico. Or Puerto Rico in American context language. See, they're saying that these people, like, they have Sal. Why do they have Sal? My real last name is Salazar. I could say it all kind of ways. I'm Ryuzuki, and I'm also this Gen Kazama. Now, I've always had aspirations and dreams to be a martial arts movie actor since age 14. And that's no lie. I swear to God, I swear to anything, and not that I actually swear to God, but I'm just saying I'm brought up to be spiritual in life, okay? Now, I've been, kind of getting to be like more modernized at times, but I have to have that open mind. And this is part of my, perhaps it's part of my problem, like I don't know how to think. I don't even know how to talk to girls. Why do you think Ryuzuki doesn't really comfort Nozomi? He's just, yeah. When she says, I wish that time would just stand still. Yeah. Because I'm in art class. That's all I'm saying. But should I say more? I'm going to save that, okay? But this is the thing about this. This is all parts of my life history. And whether it's Bella Pizza in Allen Park, Michigan, that served my school district in Meade Elementary School, that's knocked down now. Where did those Meade folders come from? I don't even know. Evans Elementary, I went there, it's knocked down. Now we have Allendale Elementary School. And you notice it looks like a Back to the Future clock. Back to the Future clock and a school. And now, was I correct that there was, and I don't know if I was, but I thought I heard something about a Japanese mayor, or was going to be the mayor, that had the idea to make a school that looks like Back to the Future. You know that I'm not lying to you. Now, in Back to the Future, Doc has this wired, apparatus, whatever, that comes all the way and hangs out from a wire, and it's electricity, and it emits, and it's got this plutonium flux capacitor in the DeLorean, and it comes speeding down the road, 88 miles an hour, and then what happens? The speed of lightning, and somehow the plutonium through the flux capacitor, he goes into a portal and goes back to the year 1985 into the future from the past. Now, this is so much like me causing a revolution in Shenmue to be this Ryuzuki again. I got these talents, but I'm not really trying to be a fighter, everyone. I'm not wanting to prove that, I can fight, I'm Ryuzuki, and you're not Ryuzuki, and a Thai guy's Ryuzuki. This is an acting idea. I'm a brilliant person. If you don't know me, you have to watch my videos, everybody. You have to really understand. I'm not about showing off. I'm not about being a show-off and a bragger. I'm the most humble guy this year in, 1995. I don't like pointing my finger, but 1995, I used to be a fan of Chuck Norris, and this guy is like Chuck Norris is he's very iconic, and I grew up watching like the Delta Force. My family used to like the Delta Force, and I'm very American for my family being that way. Now, that's why I like to call myself the American Ryuzuki. And, I know that there's some people that are within the Shenmue group that are like, maybe they don't like Chuck Norris, they joke around about him and that. But, excuse me, I may or may not know why that could be true, but those people, I like them still. I like them a lot because this is the reason why. They're part of Shenmue. They're representing Shenmue. I don't know, like I said, those Don instructors I train with. Chuck Norris came from my federation too. Now, this is what I'm saying, and I'm trying to convey to the world, the whole earth, the planet, the fans of Shenmue. Because Chuck Norris came from my federation also, and concerning the ethical values of Wudo Kwan, respect, tradition, training, and so is it respect, tradition, training, philosophy, and history, philosophy, respect. History, philosophy, respect. So the history, philosophy, respect, tradition, training. I think that's it. History, philosophy, respect. History, philosophy, respect. Tradition, training. Okay, I think I got it. There's 5 elements to Wudo Kwan, and that's what makes us ethical value. But it's these 5 elements, but these 5 elements composed together we believe in ethical values. Like we present ourselves as humble people. We present ourselves as the traditional Murokan value. Now, this is what I really believed in 1995, that made me this iconic, humble, spiritual martial arts sensation. It doesn't matter if I'm Christian. It doesn't matter if I'm Buddhist. It doesn't matter what I believe, because I studied all religions at some points of that year, 1995, whether it be in a civics class, at Strong Junior High School. That's perhaps the only time, and not only that time, but when I spoke with my teacher after class, we talked about religions. We talked about different parts of Shenmue that, well, yeah, this is all related, really. And I just hope that these unofficial claims can be posted on my YouTube channel. Please, YouTube, let me post this, because this is reality for me, and this is really the truth that I'm trying to convey, that is unofficial knowledge. Okay, now, okay, I'll be right back. Morning coffee. Just to show you what I'm doing, I come in front of the camera view. Okay. Now, the reason I want to show that I'm pouring coffee is just because I wanted people to see what I'm doing. I had an idea I gave to a Shenmue fan. But it's, she's in another country. She's in another country. It's a very clean, pure country. What is it? Lucky hit? Lucky hit, come on. Ireland. I say lucky because thinking of the Irish. Yes. That sounds a little... I'm just saying the word lucky, but it's like what, Lucky Charms? Pot of gold, you know, it's all kind of related somehow. Yes. But this is what I'm saying. I want people, that's an idea. This, the point I'm trying to get across to the Shenmue fans around the world is that I had this idea. I wanted to plant a camera and like turn my whole house into becoming Ryozuki, like a plan. I had an idea for people to see me wake up and do things like around the house. You know, when I walk, like this is the thing about me, when I walk, I have the same walk as Ryozuki. And even though I have the stomach here, it kind of shows, but I believe there's nothing really wrong with me. Now my doctor tells me this. My doctor says, he says, Ryan, you're just obese. I don't think you have colon cancer. I don't think you have any cancer there, but I think it's just you're just obese. Now, okay, so, I don't know why I did that. My eyes, but I'm clean. I'm a very clean guy. Yes. I'm kind of self-conscious myself. You know, like when you put your hands on your face. Sometimes I'm kind of self-conscious about how I do things. Yes. Now this here, let me show you everyone this. I know they have a Band-Aid in Shenmue 3 that they use, but this is the closest item I can find, and it's just adhesive, like, you know, they say it's waterproof, but it's just medical tape, and they put medical tape on the Dan belts in our federation, meaning representing each degree. So one piece of medical tape is representing first Dan for black belt. Now you just take that off. It should be actually a little longer, I'm thinking, this piece. I'll do it again. Let's do it again. That little itch in my nose. Please excuse. Okay. And I don't know why I might have random body itch or, whatever it is. Life is, you take what you're given. But, okay. See this? Okay. Now that is about the right size, I'd say. I'm looking at Ryuzuki's face right now. It's probably a little bit longer maybe, but no, I think that's about the right size. Maybe perhaps 2 or 3 centimeters more at each side, but that's what I'm getting at. To have this exact look of this Ryuzuki character. Now, let me bring this closer to my view. Okay. You have to have, see, if you notice, my shape of my face is different all the time. But this is about the right lifestyle. This is about balance. See, I've got the spike here I can create, but I have to have perhaps maybe like a hair transplant. And I'm wanting a quality one if I can do it. Yes, so some people might think I've heard it said, people say, you kind of remind me of Ken Watanabe, and that's because if I ever grow out a goatee here, then I could have a buzz, and I already buzzed my hair recently. Hispanic people also look like, Asian descent people, and Filipino people, the Filipino race of people, they have Spanish descent in them, and they also have Polynesian, Indian descent in them, like Hawaiian people. Is it Polynesian or is it kind of Asian, like a Chinese? But it's some kind of descent of a people that, like a race and people that make up, the Filipino people. Yes, and there's a celebrity I want to say. There's one celebrity that kind of reminds me of myself, the way I look, and he's some of my facial features, and that's my foot. Fix that again. Okay. Enrique Iglesias is reminding me of myself a lot in my youth. Hold on. No.